Are you ready?
From the Andrew J. Sarah Sports Complex in Carbondale, Adams Cable Sports presents the Game of the Week in the Lackawanna Football Conference as the Susquehanna Sabers take on the Carbondale Area Chargers. All brought to you by Adams Cable Service, by the Comfort Doctors, T.E. Spall & Son Heating and Cooling, NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield, by your local Napa Auto Parts store, Carbondale Auto Parts, the White's Crossing Sports Shop, Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, by McGovern Insurance Agency, Tom's Floor Shop of Childs, Nick's Excavating and Paving, and your starting lineups for today's game presented by the Roselle Department Store of Carbondale. Welcome to the Adams Cable High School Football Game of the Week with Glenn Muskowski. I'm Steve Young. Great to have you on board tonight. We have a great matchup for you as the Sabers of Susquehanna will take on the Carbondale Area Chargers. Glenn, in the past, Susquehanna and Carbondale, they lit up the scoreboard. It may happen again tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, Steve, the way things are going this year, nobody knows what's happening in these playoffs. It's so many scenarios. But when Susquehanna comes, they come with everything. Carbondale better be ready.
There's playoff implications in this ball game as Susquehanna and Carbondale are battling for seeding in the District 2 playoffs.
And the more wins you get, the better seed you have. So everybody's looking for a win tonight. Not only here, but all over Northeast Pennsylvania.
It's a big night here in Carbondale, senior recognition night here at the Andrew J. Sarah Sports Complex. And we have all of the action coming up for you after this timeout here on Adams Cable High School Football.
How much bandwidth will satisfy your home's hunger? The average household now uses 7 wireless devices a day, including TVs, laptops, tablets, and smartphones. HD streaming and gaming can use large amounts of data and slow down speeds for other users. The more devices you use, the more bandwidth your home needs. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get up to 120 megabits per second internet from Adams Cable Service. It's a speed you need to power all your devices. Call today.
When your car does this, call us first.
Every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. That's the motto at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale. In an accident, remember, it is your car and your choice to choose your repair center. Call Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale, well known for integrity, safety, and craftsmanship. For more information concerning your rights and the 10 things you need to know before having your car repaired, go to their website, bestonsautobody.com. Good luck to all area teams from Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the staff at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Gordon Avenue, Carbondale. Insurance is more than just a policy. It's knowing that you are properly covered to protect all the assets you have worked so hard to acquire over the years. For over 50 years, McGovern Insurance has fulfilled the needs and expectations of families and businesses in the greater Carbondale area. McGovern Insurance Agency specializes in auto, home, commercial, and life insurance. Call for a competitive quote and superior service at 282-1170. Your protection comes first at McGovern Insurance Agency, 26th Avenue, Carbondale.
We're here with Larry Gabriel, third head coach of the Carbondale Area Chargers. Coach, last 3 games playing pretty well. 2 wins over Holy Cross and Montrose, and you gave Lakeland everything they could handle. There's many scenarios with 2 games left to go for the playoffs. Explain a little bit to our listening audience.
Okay, 4 teams will qualify for the playoffs. Susquehanna pretty much has a spot locked regardless of what they do in the last 2 weeks. We have to split our last 2 games to get that 4th seed. However, if we could win the last 2 and Susquehanna could drop their last 2, we could have an outside shot at getting the 3 seed in a rematch with Riverside, which we felt we let the game get away from us here against Riverside. So we're hoping we can rattle off 2. The Susquehanna can give us a little bit of help next week and stumble a little bit into the finish line, and we're hoping to get that 3 spot.
All right, now, so basically win those 2 games, and you're in business. But still, with the power quotient, it goes to the last week. I figure Susquehanna, as they always are, when they'll come down, it'll be tough. What do you need to do?
They keep guys in the box. They dare you to throw the ball. So until you prove that you're going to loosen them up a little bit, they're going to keep 9 guys tight within 3.5 yards of the line of scrimmage, and they play physical, and you just got to get on somebody. We have to be able to match their physicality and hope you get something established early.
Okay, a big win tonight. If you can get it, good luck to you.
Thank you.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7. The White's Crossing Sports Shop, Canaan Street in Carbondale, is the leading authority for the outdoors in northeastern Pennsylvania. They carry a full line of archery accessories, hunting and reloading supplies, live bait, and a variety of fishing tackle. The White's Crossing Sports Shop is open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. until 1 p.m. Call 282-4699 or log on to their website at whitescrossing.com. Finding that unique seasonal outdoor item has never been easier with help from Tom and the staff at the White's Crossing Sports Shop.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
Your local Napa dealer, Carbondale Auto Parts, has been serving the area for over 38 years with quality automotive replacement parts, tools, and accessories. Experience the Napa know-how difference with great service you've come to know and trust from the staff at Carbondale Auto Parts. Your Napa know-how folks.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
Too hot? Just call Spall. Too cold? Just call Spall. T.E. Spall & Son, where you'll always get our upfront pricing. Plus, now through Wednesday, own a new energy-saving AC system for just $2.84 a day with our exclusive guarantee. Plus, get 0% financing.
We called Spall, and not only do we save a lot of money,
but they're a name that you can trust. They get the job done fast, and they get it done right.
Just call Spall or see us now at callspall.com.
We're here with Kyle Cook, head coach of the Susquehanna Sabers. Coach, 4-4 league standings, 2 games ahead of Carbondale, league standing, 3 games ahead of Mid-Valley. Obviously, a win tonight puts you in real good stead for the playoffs. Give us your idea of what the playoffs are like.
I mean, obviously, Dunmore and Riverside, 2 quality teams ahead of us. So we'll get a look at Riverside next week, and we saw Dunmore last week. So it's we got everybody right in a row here. Playing a really good Carbondale team, and I mean they're really getting improving every game. So we're focused on that right now, and hopefully that'll lead to some more games down the road.
Well, obviously with all the scenarios that can happen,
Yep.
win at all costs at the last 2 games.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, this is the biggest one we said. I mean, we talked about it all week. I mean, we had to win this one first in order to make sure we're in the playoffs, make sure we're in a good spot, and then come up May next week against Riverside.
Well, I always think Carbondale and Susquehanna always battle every time you come down here. So we're looking for a good game tonight. Good luck to you.
All right, thank you.
Mix Excavating and Paving of Carbondale is committed to providing professional service in residential and commercial excavating, land clearing and demolition, foundations, driveways, sidewalks, and utility lines. Enhance your property with new paving and seal coating, mulch, or stone. For expert service on your next project, count on Mix Excavating and Paving Carbondale.
Now's the time to unleash the internet. With Adams Cable Service, you get internet with speeds up to 120 megs. It's the speed you need that blows the doors off of DSL. Connect all of your devices, including iPads and other tablets, game consoles, smartphones, and computers. Upload and share photos and videos instantly. Stream HD movies in a flash and experience online gaming like never before. Call Adams Cable Service today at 1-888-222-0077 and get internet with speeds up to 120 megs.
If you've been dreaming about modernizing your living space, Tom's Floor Shop in Childs is ready to make those dreams a reality. Tom's Floor Shop offers a wide variety of name brand carpeting, hardwood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, and professional installation. Style your home in contemporary elegance and classic beauty with a personalized touch by Tom's Floor Shop. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop, exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs.
They will receive.
Time now for your starting lineups, brought to you today by the Roselle Department Store of Carbondale. If you're going to a formal affair or a special event, let the experience of Sam Kalura work for you with a perfectly tailored tuxedo by Sarno & Son. Also available at Roselle, prompt laundry and dry cleaning services. Stop in the Roselle Department Store in Carbondale, where the attractive new fall styles are on display. Roselle offers the new line of spirit wear for your favorite team in all sizes for Lakeland, Carbondale area, Forest City, LaSalle Academy, Holy Cross, or Valley View. It's easy to look your best with clothing from Roselle Department Store, where Sam and the staff are proud to present your starting lineups for today's game between the Sabers of Susquehanna and the Carbondale area Chargers, following our national anthem. And our national anthem by the Carbondale area band. And now a look at your starting lineup for the Susquehanna Sabers, brought to you today by the Roselle Department Store. At tight end, it's Adam Rockwell. He is a senior at 6'2" and 175 pounds. He has 3 receptions for a touchdown. Dan Baker is at split end, a senior, 6 foot 171. Christopher Ayers at left tackle, 6'4", 280 and a senior. At right tackle is Brock Gumar, a 6'1", 250-pound senior. Ryan Carmody at left guard, a senior at 5'11" and 230. Eli Aldrich at right guard. He is 6 foot 220 pounds and a junior. And Ryan Armitage is at center, a 6 foot 215-pound senior. Sam Cosmello will quarterback the Saber offense. He's a senior, 5'10", 190 pounds. He has completed 46 of 234 passes for. He has completed 46 rushing attempts, I should say, for 234 yards and 7 touchdowns. Adam Rowe lines up at fullback, William Perry at tailback, and Mason Deacon is the flanker. Your starting defensive alignment for the Carbondale area Chargers: Zach Rock at defensive end, Keegan Durkin at the other end. Nick Tierney will get the start at left tackle. Mason Higdon at right tackle, Nick Videla at the outside linebacker, Adam Rossetti at the other linebacker. Inside linebackers are Donovan Loomis and Marino DePalma. TJ Rosar at the strong corner, Ray Offner at the weak side corner, and Joey Mark is your free safety. Here's your kickoff and a good return by the Susquehanna Sabers as they take the football up across the 40-yard line. And Susquehanna will have excellent field position to start this drive, first down and 10.
Good run back, and almost broke that.
Yeah, he definitely did what you want to do as a returner. He just went straight up the middle.
Straight up north. Don't go sideways.
Dancing. He hit that hole, and it paid dividends for him.
Now the Susquehanna Sabers, coached by Kyle Cook in his 6th year, will go to work with Sam Cosmello running the offense. In for the injured C.J. Stone, who was and there's a penalty on the play.
Boy, it's weird seeing a number 35 at quarterback.
Sure. And C.J. Stone, of course, started a little bit as a freshman, saw playing time as a sophomore, played the last 2 years, completed 25 of 67 passes this year for 482 yards and 6 touchdowns. He also ran for 53 attempts. He ran for 292 yards and a couple of touchdowns, so they definitely miss his presence in the lineup. First down and 15 from the 36 for Susquehanna. This will be an option pass, and it's complete on the far side of the field, and that is Cosmello on the reception, and Cosmello is still on his feet, heading for the goal line. Did he step out of bounds? No, it's a touchdown for Susquehanna.
Beautiful design play. The toss throw back to the quarterback.
59-yard touchdown pass.
That was quick.
Wow.
Well, it didn't take Susquehanna long to get on the scoreboard.
He's got some wheels, too.
He sure does.
Holy smokes.
6-0 the Sabres. Now they will attempt the extra point. Jamare Wansley has been good on 8 of 10 extra points this year. And he will try to give Susquehanna a 7-0 advantage. And he does. Sabres take an early 7-0 lead as we go to a break here on Adams Cable High School football.
The Gabriel family and the staff at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated of Carbondale send best wishes to our local athletes and teams for a successful season. In your time of need, call 282-1219 for the ultimate in professional service from Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale.
Insurance is more than just a policy. It's knowing that you are properly covered to protect all the assets you have worked so hard to acquire over the years. For over 50 years, McGovern Insurance has fulfilled the needs and expectations of families and businesses in the greater Carbondale area. McGovern Insurance Agency specializes in auto, home, commercial, and life insurance. Call for a competitive quote and superior service at 282-1170. Your protection comes first at McGovern Insurance Agency, 26th Avenue, Carbondale. Welcome back to the Andrew J. Saros Sports Complex in Carbondale, where the Susquehanna Sabers have taken a very quick 7-0 lead over the Carbondale area Chargers. And from the 15-yard line, this will be Rossetti on the return for the Chargers, and he breaks tackles and is finally dragged down at the 45-yard line of Susquehanna. There's a loose ball. We'll check the possession. Looks like Susquehanna will have it. Well, Nick, Susquehanna came out with a left hook early and
Carbondale threw one out. You know, they looked like they were going to respond right here, but unfortunately the turnover. It was a nice return by Rossetti, too. Just he got spun around and the ball just popped out right at the very end before he came down.
Now for Susquehanna, they have the lead and momentum. And the football at their own 45-yard line, first down and 10. Great to have you on board tonight for Adams Cable High School football here in Carbondale. As Cosmello will look to hand it off, and he does, coming to the near side. Adam Rowe with the football. He's inside the 20 and finally dropped at about the 13-yard line.
Well, I was going to say it as Rossetti. I was thinking it to myself as Rossetti was returning that ball. Here we go. It's going to be one of those 52-50 games.
Yeah, it could be. It could be one of those nights when these two teams get together. Wow, you just never know.
Glenn better have the stat sheet ready to go.
You better have an extra one, Glenn. I know back in the 90s, Jason Reed scored 6 touchdowns for Susquehanna in a 49-48 victory here in Carbondale. First down and 10, the Sabers from the Carbondale 14-yard line.
The trivia question is, who's the one who scored the other touchdown?
Yeah, that would be a good trivia question. As Susquehanna went with, let's check that, William Perry on the carry.
Brought down by number 7, Zach Rock, and number 60, Mason Hinton.
Senior recognition night here in the Pioneer City, as the ceremony took place before the football game. Susquehanna getting off to a very quick start, having a 7-0 lead here with 10:23 to play first quarter, facing 2nd and 8 from the Carbondale 12. Sam Cosmello under center. And Cosmello will look to pitch out, and he does, to Perry around the left corner. Perry sheds a tackler at the 8 and then is drilled by the Carbondale defense. Leading the way with the pursuit for the Chargers was the weak side corner Ray Offner, the sophomore at 6'1" and 180 pounds. Well, right here for Carbondale, guys, they have to come up with a big defensive play. You do not want to get down by 2 scores this early in the football game.
Yeah, you'd be down 2 scores. Your offense hasn't even set foot on the field yet.
3rd down and 7 for Susquehanna. Well, 3rd down and about 4. Let's check it. 3rd and 4 for the Sabres, as Cosmello will keep, turns the corner.
Cosmello on the keeper turns the corner for.
Boy,
he's got the touchdown.
I'll tell you what, they haven't skipped a beat without without their quarterback in there. Cosmello's running a nice offense so far.
He sure is. It's 13-0 as Cosmello takes it in for the touchdown. And with 9:16 remaining here in quarter number 1, the Susquehanna Sabres have put it right to the floor on the first 2 possessions of the ball game. Jamare Wansley for the point after, out of the hold of Dan Baker. This one's off the mark. 9:16 to play first quarter. Susquehanna 13, Carbondale nothing on Adams Cable High School football. If you've been dreaming about modernizing your living space, Tom's Floor Shop in Childs is ready to make those dreams a reality. Tom's Floor Shop offers a wide variety of name-brand carpeting, hardwood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, and professional installation. Style your home in contemporary elegance and classic beauty with a personalized touch by Tom's Floor Shop. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop, exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs.
Nix Excavating and Paving of Carbondale is committed to providing professional service in residential and commercial excavating, land clearing and demolition, foundations, driveways, sidewalks, and utility lines. Enhance your property with new paving and seal coating, mulch, or stone. For expert service on your next project, count on Nix Excavating and Paving Carbondale.
Paving Carbondale. Welcome back to the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex in Carbondale, where the Susquehanna Sabres have had the football twice and have resulted in 2 touchdowns. Rossetti on the return, cut down at the 32-yard line.
Williams' kick is returned by number 88, Adam Rossetti. Cardinals going to start the drive at the 32-yard line.
And a flag? No, sorry.
Starting tonight on offense for the Chargers, number 77, Liam Misco. Number 74.
Well, Carbondale has to get back to what they planned on doing from the start. They just, unfortunately, they're down 2 scores. A lot of game left. There's no question about that.
Definitely. 9:11 on the clock here in the first quarter. And the Chargers down by 13. They'll run their offense for the first time here tonight from their own 32, 1st and 10. Offner will hand it to Videla. Videla comes near side, lowers his shoulder, and plows across the 35-yard line for a gain of about 4 yards on the play. Nick Videla, tailback, coming into this ball game with 387 yards rushing and 5 touchdowns. He also has 2 two-point conversion rushes this year. And, of course, Nick's cousin, Anthony Videla, is back in the Adams Cable studio engineering tonight's ball game. 2nd and 5 for Carbondale area from its own 37-yard line. And it will be Videla again coming. Oh, let's check this. DePalma will get the call, and he will take the football to the 45-yard line for a first down.
That's a nice carry there by DePalma. Just a shoestring away from an extra breaking that for a bigger run.
Exactly.
Rossetti had a nice block out there on the end.
Well, Carbondale just has to settle down and start playing hard-nosed football now. They were shell-shocked.
I think we all were.
1st and 10 from the 45 for Carbondale. And DePalma will take the handoff, and DePalma draws a crowd as he goes off right tackle. Short gain on the play, maybe about 2 yards. Well, this game kind of reminds me of the days of Dick Bagnall, John LaSavage, when those two got together in a Suburban Conference matchup.
And a cold afternoon up in Susquehanna.
Well, it's definitely football weather tonight. The cooler weather has moved in, feels more like football. 2nd and 8 for Carbondale area. From its own 47, and this time Videla has the football coming near side across midfield and run out of bounds at the 48 of Susquehanna.
He got a flag there. Late hit out of bounds.
William Perry with the defensive pursuit for Susquehanna.
Could get an extra 15 here.
That will be a big break for Carbondale.
No need to do it.
Dead ball, personal foul on the defense, 15 yards penalty, first down.
And the officials mic'd up tonight, so that's good.
Videla on the carry.
I would give you some scoring updates, but I don't think anybody else put the ball in the end zone.
We're the only scoring update, right?
People are going to think it's a glitch.
1st and 10, the Chargers from the Saber 33-yard line, trailing 13-0 with 7:20 to play, quarter number 1. And this play goes nowhere as the Sabres shut it down as DePalma took the handoff, but was cut down immediately going off left tackle.
Had nothing going from the start.
All you need is a little penetration. It kind of messes up a lot of offense, doesn't it?
Yep. They had a few guys in the backfield.
It's nice to see a couple of Cardinal area graduates.
Susquehanna Sabers giving up about 23.5 points a game. They're scoring 24. Carbondale about 13 points a ball game this year. 2nd and 10 for the Chargers from the Susquehanna 33. Offner hands it off. Videla tries to go up the middle, but he is smothered on the play. Brock Gumar, the big left tackle, 6'1" and 250 pounds, wrapped him up.
3rd and 10 for the Chargers.
Big play for Carbondale. Just want to keep. Well, there's probably a two play run out here.
Liam Misko leads Carbondale to the line of scrimmage on 3rd and 10. Ray Offner, the sophomore, running the offense for the Chargers. Offner back to throw, fires it, and it's almost intercepted. Almost picked off by Garrett Decker, the linebacker. Nick, if he picked that off, he was gone.
Nobody was touching him.
No, he was without question. We had a clear field. Good, it had a nice little setup there for the screen, but good defense by Susquehanna almost resulted in a 3rd touchdown.
Well, guys, I'll stand corrected here. We're not the only ones who got out to a quick start. Looks like Delaware Valley is up 14-0 on Wyoming Valley West.
Wow. Maybe it's one of those nights.
Valley View's got a 7-0 lead already.
4th and 10 from the 33 of Susquehanna for the Chargers. Offner to throw under pressure, fires downfield, and this ball is picked off. Intercepted by Mason Deacon.
That's just as good as a punt.
I was just going to say, just as good as a punt. You let that thing go, you don't intercept that one.
You're down inside the 10 there. That's just as good as a punt, right?
Well, Offner was under the gun. He just got that football away. And Susquehanna will take over now. Deep in its own territory. We'll check the spot of the football.
Looks like just inside the 10.
Probably around the 8-yard line. That's where they will go to work. 1st down and 10, leading 13-0. With 5:43 remaining here in quarter number 1. Great to have you on board tonight for Adams Cable High School football. Sam Cosmello will go to work running the Sabres offense. Cosmello with a long count. And Cosmello hands it off, and Susquehanna will go with the running game right up the middle. And that was Adam Rowe as they umpiled.
Number 21, Adam Rowe.
About a 5-yard gain on the play.
Quick hitter, wide open. Carbondale needs a stop. They can't let Susquehanna get rolling again.
2nd and 5 for the Sabres from their own 15-yard line. Senior quarterback Sam Cosmello will hand it off, and this time Carbondale defends it well. Coming up to make the tackle, Donovan Loomis, the sophomore. He's the inside linebacker. And with under 5 to play here in quarter number 1 and the Sabres leading 13-0, they will face 3rd down and 3 yards to go from their own 17. Here's Cosmello to keep, and Cosmello is wrapped up by Videla.
Good play by Videla there. He read it well. He actually threw for a loss. Just what Carbondale needed.
Right.
That was just a great defensive play by Nick Videla to shut him down. Punting unit will come onto the field for the Susquehanna Sabers.
Now, a good field position would be key here. And if he can catch this ball in the air, Nick.
Yes, that's the thing. With only one returner back.
Mason Deacon is standing on his own goal line to punt the football. Good snap. Deacon will get it away. Good kick. It will bounce at the 37. Susquehanna will let it roll. It's rolling, and rolls to the 49-yard line.
Well, he got everything out of it with a low kick.
Yeah.
50 yards out of it almost.
A heck of a roll on a muddy field.
Carbondale will have good field position to start this drive from the Susquehanna 49, trailing 13-0 with 3:21 to play here in quarter number 1. Thanks for joining us tonight for Adams Cable High School football. Whether you're listening in on Channel 7 or on the internet, on the school website, great to have you with us here in Carbondale. Offner, off play action, back to throw, fires the pass to, it is complete. Rossetti has it for a very short 1-yard gain on the play.
Well, there was a lot of pressure. Obviously, they wanted to let them go in if they're going to throw that screen, but the secondary was right there also, Nick.
Yeah, a very congested area for a kind of screen pass, and you know, they obviously see something that they think they can get with the screen because it's the second one they've attempted here in the first quarter.
2nd and 8, Carbondale from the Susquehanna 47-yard line. Rossetti in motion. handoff. This is DePalma fighting his way for a couple of additional yards.
Was that ball down?
Yeah, the side judge is coming in saying he was down.
Number 18, Marino De Palma on the carry. Coming in first down to the Chargers. Stopped by number 1, Adam Rockwell.
Very quick moving first quarter of action here in Carbondale. With under 2.5 to play first quarter, Carbondale area will have a new set of downs from the Saber 37. As Offner will hand it off to Videla, trying to find an opening, and Videla is hemmed in.
I see everything collapse in the middle of that defensive area for Susquehanna. Nowhere to go. He struggled to pick up one.
Defensively for Susquehanna, Jacob Morris at left end, Adam Rockwell at the right end, Brock Gumar at left tackle, Adam Rowe at right tackle, and Brian Carmody on the nose. Sam Cosmello and Garrett Decker are the linebackers. Dan Baker and Mason Deacon are the corners. Devon Dubanowit and Wansley are the safeties. As this is Rossetti with the football, caught by the defense of Susquehanna.
Rossetti on the carry, brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Western Wayne and Dunmore 0-0 at the end of one.
Wow, that's a good matchup.
Yep.
Third and long.
Delaware Valley's tacked another score on.
Wow.
21-0.
Must be something in the air.
Gotta be.
Usually that happens closer to Halloween. We usually have some real crazy games.
Full moon.
Is there a full moon tonight?
No, I don't think so. It's no.
3rd and 10, Carbondale area from the Susquehanna 37 with under 1 minute to play first quarter. Sophomore quarterback Ray Offner will send Rossetti in motion. Pass will go outside to Keegan Durkin. Durkin looking for room, pays the price.
Yeah, he lost yards there.
Offner's pass to Durkin is complete. I lose a couple yards on the play.
If I'm Carbondale, I don't snap this ball for the rest of the...
25 seconds on the clock is running. We'll see.
I don't think he has to. That whistle should have been the start of the play clock.
We're down to 12 seconds here at the Andrew J. Sarah Sports Complex in Carbondale, and that will bring an end to quarter number 1 with Susquehanna leading Carbondale area 13-0 on Adams Cable High School football.
Now's the time to unleash the internet. With Adams Cable Service, you get internet with speeds up to 120 megs. It's the speed you need that blows the doors off of DSL. Connect all of your devices, including iPads and other tablets, game consoles, smartphones, and computers. Upload and share photos and videos instantly. Stream HD movies in a flash and experience online gaming like never before. Call Adams Cable Service today at 1-888-222-0077 and get internet with speeds up to 120 megs.
Too hot? Just call Spall. Too cold? Just call Spall. TE Spall & Son, where you'll always get our upfront pricing. Plus, now through Wednesday, own a new energy-saving AC system for just $2.84 a day with our exclusive guarantee. Plus, get 0% financing.
We called Spall, and not only do we save a lot of money,
But they're a name that you can trust. They get the job done fast, and they get it done right.
Just call Spall or see us now at callspall.com.
Welcome back to Carbondale and the Andrew J. Sarah Sports Complex, where we are set for a second quarter action between the Sabers and the Chargers, with Susquehanna leading Carbondale 13-0. Carbondale area facing 4th and 14 from the Susquehanna 41. And the punting team is on as Ray Offner will drop back in punt formation.
Mason Deegan, it's back deep for Susquehanna.
Now, we saw Carbondale go with a direct snap in the past, but I don't think that will be the case here on this play as Offner gets away a great punt. Deacon will let it roll, and it will roll out of bounds into the end zone for a touchback, and the football will come out to the 20-yard line, and Susquehanna will go to work from that point. Somebody's birthday. Great job by the Carbondale area cheerleaders. First down and 10 for Susquehanna from its own 20-yard line, leading 13-0. As Cosmello will go to work running the offense. Cosmello, late pitch. It will come to the near side as Perry hits the deck trying to make a cut near the 20-yard line. Flag is down on the play.
Maybe a hold or something. Immediately, Coach Gabriel said, send him back.
Yeah, Coach Larry Gabriel III is waving that play chart there.
And I'm not so sure it's in a happy way, but
no.
Still first down.
Larry Gabriel III in his 10th year. Overall record of 42 wins, 62 losses.
Mr. Murphy also wanted me to point out this is his half birthday. We are halfway to April 19th. So he does one other recognition as well.
And the penalty will push the football to the 12-yard line. And the Susquehanna Sabers will face first down and 18 yards to go. First down and long. As Cosmello will go with a long count. Cosmello handing it off right up the middle.
They bounced it.
And there is a guy breaking tackles, Adam Rowe, going right up the gut.
Well, only because every one of the Carbondale defenders was arm tackling.
Yeah, they were standing around watching everybody else try to tackle him.
So for Susquehanna, they get a big chunk of that penalty yardage back.
No, they got it all back, plus some.
And football will be spotted at the 26, 2nd and 4. Cosmello to keep. All wrapped up as he draws a crowd.
Cosmello on the keeper met immediately.
Seth Arthur leading the way defensively for Carbondale.
A few other charges. Third and short to Sabers.
Well, a short yardage situation right here on third down.
I like Susquehanna's scheme here. They're just powering the ball right at Carbondale. Carbondale's got to wrap up these ball handlers.
Yeah, Susquehanna's not really, other than the first play, is not doing anything fancy. They're running their offense.
And they tried to run the football again.
You know, they got a 13-point lead, running on the clock. And you're already under 10 minutes to go in the second quarter.
That was Adam Rowe, the ball carrier.
Mason Hicken on the stop. Fourth down for the Sabres.
Fourth and short yardage. Fourth and about 2 yards to go. Punting unit will come on. Mason Deacon will drop back.
Somebody tell the returner to move up.
Yeah. Wow.
Who's punting? Ray Guy? They got a 50-yard net last time. 35 of it on a roll.
This is going. Oh, this punt is blocked. Carbondale will pick it up.
Number 7.
Zach Rock.
Rock.
If you block.
That looked.
It's like he kicked him in the backside.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because he was more of that. It was like that Australian rules where he kind of roll out a little bit and then try to punt it.
I had a funny feeling if there was nobody there, he was going to run that. And I think he just kicked it in the back of his blocker.
Well, it definitely backfired right there.
Well, that's a break Carbondale needs.
As Carbondale will have excellent field position as the football is spotted on the Susquehanna 7-yard line. Chargers trail 13-0. As Ray Offner will have a split backfield behind him. Offner will hand it off to DePalma, and DePalma tries to go around the left end and is wrapped up on the play.
DePalma on the carry, brought down by number 11.
God, nah, you got to be kidding me, Carbondale. Somebody from Carbondale went after a guy after the play was over. That's what I saw, Nick. Did you see the same thing? Unless it was provoked by something that the Susquehanna player did.
They always catch the second guy.
Yep.
That's the only thing you can hope for is an offsetting penalty. Someone in the crowd
Good
yelled.
ball. Personal foul on the offense. 15-yard penalty. Still second down.
Well, at this point, Carbondale's got about one toe left on a foot because they've shot every other one.
Yeah, that play was gone by. I couldn't pick up his number because it's hard to see it, but
it was boneheaded, whoever it was.
Yeah, as boneheaded as could be. That was
the play
foolish.
was way over. That's a costly one. Oh, brother.
Sure.
Second down and goal from the 21-yard line for the Chargers. Loose football.
Oh.
Very alertly, the Chargers fall on it.
Coach Gabriel is not a happy camper, and I can't not blame him.
Timeout. Carbondale, they're first.
Chargers take a timeout as they trail 13-0 on Adams Cable High School football.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7.
Welcome back to more Adams Cable High School football from Carbondale. With 8:27 to play here in the first half, the Chargers trail the Sabers 13-0. They face third down and goal from the Susquehanna 22-yard line. Larry Gabriel III took a timeout to talk things over, and now Offner, little reverse action. This is Keegan Durkin in some trouble turning the corner, and Durkin will be caught on the far side of the field.
Yeah,
looking to throw, I think.
That didn't materialize into too much. That was defended well. Everybody stayed home for Susquehanna. They were right there.
Yeah, if I'm Carbondale, I'd consider punting here.
Forced out of bounds in the middle of fourth.
A couple of quick scores here. Lackawanna trailed with a 7-0 lead over Lake Lehman. Valley View with a 14-0 lead over Scranton at the end of one. Wolf Forge and Northwest tied at 7 after one.
Wow, that's a good game.
It is a good game. Holmesdale, North Pocono. North Pocono with a 14-7 lead.
How about the Western Wayne game?
No updates.
No update on it. Fourth down and goal from the 28-yard line for the Chargers.
That's something you don't say all the time.
Yeah. Chain gang on the far side getting a break as Offner drops back to throw. Plants, sheds a tackler, looks to turn it upfield, and then takes the sack at the 42-yard line.
Can't take that sack. You got to throw that ball. Cannot take that sack. Field position, well.
Disastrous series for Carbondale. Golden opportunity with a first and goal at the 5.
Now Susquehanna with that big defensive play. They've got momentum on their side and the football, and a 13-0 lead with 8:07 remaining here in the first half. They'll go to work from their own 40 with the football. 1st and 10.
They lost 35 yards on that series.
Wow. There's a flag.
What could this be on?
Yeah.
Illegal substitution on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
Well, there's your call.
15 for the Sabres.
Moves the football to the Sabre 35. First down and 15, Susquehanna. Sam Cosmello at the controls for the Sabres. They'll go on an inside handoff to Adam Rowe.
I think that was Perry.
Well, Perry, let's check it. Good fake.
That was a great fake.
He had those double
Carried by
wings.
number 22, Adam Rowe.
Well, it got me. I know that.
See, we're getting a little chippy out there.
Look to be stopped by multiple charges on the play. We'll bring up second. 9.
Well, they get the 5 back from the penalty. And now second down and 9 from the 41-yard line.
Yeah, you got quite a bit of extracurricular job going on back and forth between the two teams, between plays. Not careful, you're going to get tossed, and you're going to be done for your, the regular season.
Yep.
Yeah, you want to try to keep things under control. Definitely, as Cosmello will drop back to throw, turns it upfield, and then lowers the shoulder and drives to the 44-yard line.
Cosmello decides to keep it. Met by a couple charges. Number 12, Keegan Gerken with his number 60, Mason.
Well, one of the quicker moving first halves of football we've had this year.
Every time you say
the
that,
brakes.
There they go.
Now they'll drop back 40 times. All incompletions.
It's a great night for football, though, isn't it?
It is. No wind. It's not bitterly cold.
Third down and 6 for Susquehanna. And the toss play to Wansley around the right side.
He got some shifty moves.
Jamare Wansley, only a sophomore, goes around right end for the Susquehanna offense.
On the carry. It's going to be a first down for the Sabres.
Football now marked at the 45-yard line of Carbondale. Susquehanna, your leader, 13-0 as we near 6 minutes to play in the first half. Next week, we will be at Lakeland Stadium for Lakeland and Dunmore. Airtime 6:45 right here on Adams Cable. Cosmello with a long count got someone to move. We'll check the violation.
False start. Yep.
Dead ball. False start. Offense, 5-yard penalty. Still first down.
I'll venture to say next week at Lakeland it won't be this pleasant weather-wise.
Inside the press box would be nice.
Well, you guys are nice and toasty down there. The heat must be on 75 down there.
Actually,
They don't have heat in the Lakeland press box.
No, but they do at Carbondale. It's very toasty down there.
No, the door is open. It's falling off the hinges.
The good door that they've used sheetrock screws with.
Here's the handoff to Wansley, and he carries the football around the right side for a huge gain.
Well, it's so warm in that press box. They want to make sure you don't fall asleep.
Penalty on right at the 45-yard line. A flag is thrown.
Nick, if you hear a loud crash, you know what it is.
Offense,
Somebody fell asleep,
10-yard penalty.
or the door fell off.
Still first down.
Well, the Susquehanna Sabers not helping their own cause with the penalty that will place the football at the Saber 45-yard line.
Somebody wake Anthony up down there.
He's at the
I
concession
was going to
stand.
say,
He's still
It's like
ordering from.
Thanksgiving dinner,
He's still placing his order from the pregame. Just give me one of everything. First and 20 for the Sabers, as Cosmello will hand it off. And this is Wansley around the left side, slips at the 39-yard line and goes down.
two things. Tuck the ball away, because he was throwing that around like a loaf of bread. And I have never seen so many guys slip. on a field like this.
Well,
it's not in that bad a shape.
It's not good. You know that.
No, but I mean, they're just like stopping, and it's like they're wearing regular sneakers and no spikes.
Well, in the Lakeland game 2 weeks ago, Nick, in warm-ups, a Lakeland player was running down, warming up, and his feet went right out from under him, and he hit the deck. So it's once that dew begins to settle on the field, especially the way it's been rolled with the roller provided by the city of Carbondale, as Cosmello keeps the football, turns it upfield, still fights for yardage, and then goes down
Cosmello on the carry
inside the 30.
The Sabers before being stopped.
Carbondale cannot tackle any of these ball handlers today. All upper body trying to tackle up above. Got to wrap them up.
Yeah, Carbondale has size across the defensive line in Seth Arthur at 235 and Mason Higdon at 330 in that 4-4 defense, but Susquehanna has a lot of size across their offensive line. It results in a new set of downs for the Sabres from the Carbondale 38. As we near 4 minutes left in the first half, Susquehanna threatening. Cosmello will look. He lost the football. It's on the ground. Who has it? Perry was in the vicinity. Let's find out who will have the football. Yeah, I think Perry came up with it.
Are they fortunate?
They dodge a bullet right there.
Covered by number 22, Billy Perry III.
Cosmello was wrapped up and still tried to pitch with two hands and just couldn't do it.
Yeah. Well, that's sometimes you have to take what they give you, and sometimes there's nothing to take.
Right.
Well, he saw Perry wide open and figured, hey, if I can get the football to him, but it did not play out well for him. 2nd and 13 now from the 29-yard line of Carbondale for the Sabres. And they will hand it off, and this is Wansley.
Boy, he is shifty.
Yes, he is.
5'9", 160-pound sophomore. Great moves. And Susquehanna threatening once again with a 13-0 lead as they will look down the barrel of 3rd and 4.
Lackawanna Trail and Lake Lehman nodded at 7 at halftime. Valley View all over Scranton. 28-0.
Wow.
There was a stat a few minutes ago. 178 yards at 2.
Wow.
Cosmello will keep the football, turns it upfield, and then is dropped after a pretty good gain on the play. Donovan Loomis making the tackle for Carbondale. He's a sophomore, the inside linebacker. Bright future for the Chargers. He's been in on a lot of plays here in this first half.
26 left in the half.
New set of downs for the Sabres with the football resting at the Carbondale 15-yard line. Cosmello will hand it off to Wansley. Wansley with speed and the touchdown for 15 yards.
Wansley takes the handoff up the middle for a 15-yard touchdown.
Nice little scat back they got there.
19-0 Sabres.
He makes a lot happen.
19-0. Susquehanna leading Carbondale with 2:04 to play in the first half.
He's got a rushing touchdown and a passing touchdown. Now he's going to attempt the extra points. But his half could not have got any worse for Carbondale.
Wow. And timeout will be called by Susquehanna as we go to a break with the Sabres leading the Chargers 19-0 on Adams Cable High School football. Your local Napa dealer, Carbondale Auto Parts, has been serving the area for over 38 years with quality automotive replacement parts, tools, and accessories. Experience the Napa know-how difference with great service you've come to know and trust from the staff at Carbondale Auto Parts. Your Napa know-how folks.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
Carbondale. 19-0, the Susquehanna Sabers lead the Carbondale area Chargers with 2 minutes and 4 seconds remaining here in the first half. Susquehanna was talking things over. They called a timeout, deciding whether they should go for the extra point or try for the 2-point conversion, and they'll go for 2 right here. Cosmello hands it off. And they have the 2-point conversion.
Problem.
Garrett Decker, I believe, wearing number 28. 21-0. Susquehanna, your leader, as we go to a timeout on Adams Cable High School.
The White's Crossing Sports Shop, Canaan Street in Carbondale, is the leading authority for the outdoors in northeastern Pennsylvania. They carry a full line of archery accessories, hunting and reloading supplies, live bait, and a variety of fishing tackle. The White's Crossing Sports Shop is open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. until 1 p.m. Call 282-4699 or log on to their website at whitescrossing.com. Finding that unique seasonal outdoor item has never been easier with help from Tom and the staff at the White's Crossing Sports Shop.
Folks, archery season in full swing, hunting season right around the corner. For all of your hunting and archery needs, stop in and see Tom Prodzik and the great staff at the White's Crossing Sports Shop. 21-0 your score. The Susquehanna Sabers lead the Carbondale area Chargers with 2 minutes and 4 seconds remaining here in the first half of today's game. Susquehanna got out to a very quick 13-0 lead with just under 2 minutes into the football game. And right here, they tack on another score, and they will tee up the football and kick off to the Carbondale area Chargers. Jamare Wansley will tee it up, and here's his kick. This is a sidewinder going to the far side of the field. Carbondale having some trouble picking it up. Now they do, and they will return the football out across the 30-yard line.
Quick return by number 10, Ray Offner.
That was Offner, yeah.
30 with just under 2 minutes to go.
So with under 2 minutes left here in first half action, Carbondale will go to work offensively. Well, this is definitely not the way that head coach Larry Gabriel III had things drawn up for this football game.
That, with them getting the ball on the 7, first and goal, that nothing could have been any worse that happened to them.
Yeah.
They're right there. It just blew up in their face.
On the first down play, Offner in the pocket. Wants to throw, looks downfield, and this pass was almost picked off. It was intended for Zach Rock, and it falls incomplete.
Pass defended by number 27, Devin.
Well, I might have to put the jacket on here, guys. It's getting a little chilly. and we can't close the door because
Can't just prop it up.
I'm afraid if we close it,
You'll never get out. They have a door on the other side. You're all right.
Out the window.
I'm afraid if we close it,
Kick
it might
it down.
fall off the hinge. Second and 10 for Carbondale from its own 30. And we have a whistle.
Dead ball.
Approach.
Defense. 5-yard penalty. Still second down.
Well, there's your call against the Susquehanna Sabers, a 5-yarder. It will move the football to the 35-yard line, and Carbondale will face 2nd and 5 from that point. Keegan Durkin is a wideout on the bottom of your screen as Offner will send a man in motion. They hand it off. And they have a first down, I believe.
By number 18, Reno
The Palmer's running hard tonight. Both him
He's a
and
good
Bell.
runner.
From their own 45.
I mean, they're getting good chunk yardage, and they just have an inopportune, an inexcusable penalty or somebody misses a block and something, they get
Yeah, the
sacked.
penalty, the 15-yard penalty down there on the 7 was uncalled for.
21-0, Susquehanna leading Carbondale. 1st and 10 for the Chargers from their own 45, but Della dragged down on the play. Great defensive effort by the Susquehanna Sabers. Adam Rowe on that play.
Timeout. Carbondale, their second.
And while we have the opportunity, we would like to thank all of our great sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Adams Cable Service, by the Comfort Doctors, T.E. Spall & Son Heating and Cooling, by NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield, by your local Napa Auto Parts store, Carbondale Auto Parts, by the White's Crossing Sports Shop, Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, by McGovern Insurance Agency of Carbondale, Tom's Floor Shop, Main Street Childs, Nick's Excavating and Paving of Carbondale. Folks, still plenty of time to get that last-minute paving and excavating work done before the winter weather moves in. And, of course, your starting lineups for today's game, presented by the Roselle Department Store in Carbondale. After a timeout, 2nd and 15 for the Chargers as they go to work from their own 40-yard line, trailing Susquehanna by the score of 21-0 with 1:27 on the clock, time remaining here in the first half. Offner will send Rossetti in motion. And, do we have a loose ball? And who has it?
Yep.
Oh, Susquehanna has recovered with a $1.24 to play in the half.
I don't know what happened there.
A fumble on a snap.
Oh, snap? Oh, that'll be do it.
Most fundamental thing you work on first day of camp. So that's the second one tonight.
That things could not have gone worse for Carbondale in the first half of this game.
That gives Susquehanna an opportunity to plenty of time to score.
Oh, the way they've been running the ball.
Sabres go to work from the Carbondale 38, leading 21-0. Cosmello at the controls. In for the injured C.J. Stone.
He's going to run the same thing. Oh.
They're going to fire it downfield, and they overthrow their intended receiver, Mason Deacon. That was Wansley firing it.
I'll tell you, Wansley,
firing it downfield.
Not the biggest kid on the field for sure. He got a gun.
I'll tell you, that was a
45-yard throw.
Yep, and just
on a frozen rope,
just over the outstretched hands.
2nd down and 10 for Susquehanna. And Cosmello will keep. Cosmello at the 30, the 25. Cosmello could go all the way, and he will. He will score a 38-yard touchdown.
Flag back here at the 22.
Oh. If that's a block in the back, Nick, I don't believe it.
Well,
let's wait for the official word, but it's going to come back.
There was some blockers there. They may have held. But, I mean,
I just think he made a good cut, and he just did it on his own, to be honest with you.
Tell you what, Cosmello shows great speed. Here's the call.
We have personal foul, blindside block on the offense, 15-yard penalty from the start of the foul.
I don't
Still
know.
Second down.
I didn't really see one.
Replay 2nd down after the penalty. About 2nd and 12.
So the score remains 21-0 Susquehanna. 2nd down and 12 from the 39-yard line of Carbondale. Deacon will be split wide on the top of your screen as Cosmello will set them down.
Same play.
Cosmello tries to go with the same play, and the Chargers wrap him up.
Cosmello on the keeper, booted by number 6.
Good job by the Carbondale defense. Seth Arthur, the left tackle of the Carbondale defense at 6'3", 235 pounds, leading the way defensively. And the final 40 seconds of the first half here in Carbondale. Great to have you on board tonight.
They're really in no hurry to do anything here. They might take a shot here at the end of them.
3rd down and 13. And they hand off the football. Adam Rowe getting the call.
Timeout. Carbondale.
What?
Third and final timeout.
Chargers call a timeout with 16.7 seconds.
What are they doing?
4th down.
4th and 9.
How about this score? Western Wayne Dunmore 0-0 halftime.
Wow. Defensive struggle.
Lackawanna Trail Mike Lehman not at its 7th at the half. Old Forge is in a dogfight down in Northwest, 21-13.
Wow. A lot of great games going on around the area tonight.
There's some blowouts, too.
Yeah.
Valley View's already up 35-0. Delaware Valley's 31-0.
Carbondale called a timeout to talk things over as Susquehanna faces 4th and 9 from the Charger 37-yard line. Punting unit comes on for Susquehanna as Mason Deacon will drop back in punt formation at his own 47-yard line. Carbondale wanted to talk it over and make sure that this is not going to be a fake, and it is. And it goes right to Adam Rowe.
Horse collar.
Easy, Nick.
Well, I'm sure Coach Gabriel's got a lot of indigestion now, too. He's halfway across the field. He's in disbelief.
That will give Susquehanna an automatic first down with 12.4 seconds left.
Face mask on the defense. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down.
Spot of the football will be at about the 17-yard line.
I'll tell you, Carbondale gets their money's worth on these penalties.
Timeout.
Every one is a 15-yarder.
So Susquehanna will take a timeout and talk things over.
That timeout, I didn't get it. I just didn't get it.
That's Susquehanna's second timeout.
I think Coach Gabriel figured they were going to go with a fake, and he wanted to make sure his team was on board. Then, unfortunately, the penalty came into play, and now Susquehanna 17 yards away from a touchdown with 12 seconds left.
Well, if you were Susquehanna, you're in a perfect spot to run that fake, because you don't want to give Carbondale the ball back, and who knows? They get a good return, get a touchdown. You just gave them 7 points back. Same thing, even if they were going to kick it, I would expect to see that sort of rollout again and waste as much time as they possibly could.
So the Susquehanna Sabers and head coach Kyle Cook taking a timeout here, talking it over. When action resumes, they will have the football 1st and 10 from the Carbondale 17-yard line.
Time for 2 plays at least, huh?
They probably still have a timeout or 2 in the bag.
Now here we go as play will resume. Quarterback Sam Cosmello set to run the offense for Susquehanna.
Timeout. Susquehanna. Their third and final.
I don't think you can call back-to-back timeouts like that, could you?
Well, they just did.
Well, they allowed it to happen, but hey, that doesn't mean that all 6 of those guys aren't wrong out there.
Nick
Strand when you need them.
Oh, gosh.
Well, Susquehanna's been matriculating the ball down the field.
21-0 your score. Susquehanna, 12 seconds left. In first half action, they called another timeout to talk things over. So Susquehanna, Nick, got off to that great start. I mean, they just landed the first haymaker against Carbondale and never looked back thus far.
And Carbondale came back with the good kickoff return and with a fumble, and from that time on, it was nothing but chaos.
No, Glenn, I mean, you'll come, along with the halftime stats here, but I can't imagine they have many total yards.
Cosmello's season opening turns it upfield and then is caught. As time will run out here at the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex in Carbondale. Susquehanna will go into the locker room here at halftime, leading the Carbondale area Chargers by the score of 21-0. We'll be right back with more high school football after this timeout here on Adams Cable Channel 7.
How much bandwidth will satisfy your home's hunger? The average household now uses 7 wireless devices a day, including TVs, laptops, tablets, and smartphones. HD streaming and gaming can use large amounts of data and slow down speeds for other users. The more devices you use, the more bandwidth your home needs. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get up to 120 megabits per second internet from Adams Cable Service. It's a speed you need to power all your devices. Call today.
When your car does this, call us first.
Every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. That's the motto at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale. In an accident, remember, it is your car and your choice to choose your repair center. Call Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale, well known for integrity, safety, and craftsmanship. For more information concerning your rights and the 10 things you need to know before having your car repaired, go to their website, bestonsautobody.com. Good luck to all area teams from Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the staff at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Gordon Avenue, Carbondale. The Gabriel family and the staff at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated of Carbondale send best wishes to our local athletes and teams for a successful season. In your time of need, call 282-1219 for the ultimate in professional service from Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale. The White's Crossing Sports Shop, Canaan Street in Carbondale, is the leading authority for the outdoors in northeastern Pennsylvania. They carry a full line of archery accessories, hunting and reloading supplies, live bait, and a variety of fishing tackle. The White's Crossing Sports Shop is open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. until 1 p.m. Call 282-4699 or log on to their website at whitescrossing.com. Finding that unique seasonal outdoor item has never been easier with help from Tom and the staff at the White's Crossing Sports Shop. Nick's Excavating and Paving of Carbondale is committed to providing professional service in residential and commercial excavating, land clearing and demolition, foundations, driveways, sidewalks, and utility lines. Enhance your property with new paving and seal coating, mulch, or stone. For expert service on your next project, count on Nick's Excavating and Paving, Carbondale. Insurance is more than just a policy. It's knowing that you are properly covered to protect all the assets you have worked so hard to acquire over the years. For over 50 years, McGovern Insurance has fulfilled the needs and expectations of families and businesses in the greater Carbondale area. McGovern Insurance Agency specializes in auto, home, commercial, and life insurance. Call for a competitive quote and superior service at 282-1170. Your protection comes first at McGovern Insurance Agency, 26th Avenue, Carbondale.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
Your local Napa dealer, Carbondale Auto Parts, has been serving the area for over 38 years with quality automotive replacement parts, tools, and accessories. Experience the Napa know-how difference with great service you've come to know and trust from the staff at Carbondale Auto Parts, your Napa know-how folks.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
If you've been dreaming about modernizing your living space, Tom's Floor Shop in Childs is ready to make those dreams a reality. Tom's Floor Shop offers a wide variety of name brand carpeting, hardwood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, and professional installation. Style your home in contemporary elegance and classic beauty with a personalized touch by Tom's Floor Shop. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop, exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs.
Too hot? Just call Spall. Too cold? Just call Spall. TE Spall and Son, where you'll always get our upfront pricing. Plus, now through Wednesday, own a new energy-saving AC system for just $2.84 a day with our exclusive guarantee. Plus, get 0% financing.
We called Spall, and not only do we save a lot of money,
But they're a name that you can trust. They get the job done fast, and they get it done right.
Just call Spall or see us now at callspall.com.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team at NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS, Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7.
We're set for third quarter action here at the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex with Susquehanna leading Carbondale 21-0. Sabers will tee up the football and kick off to the Carbondale area Chargers. Here's Jamare Wansley with the kickoff. The high end-over-end kick will go to Rossetti at the 18-yard line. Rossetti with a good return across the 40-yard line, and he is finally dropped as he advances the football near the 45. And Carbondale will have great field position to start the third quarter, first down and 10.
A good run, and as he was being tackled and going to the ground, I think the ball squirted out from him again.
Same thing. You got to get down. When you're wrapped up like that, get down to the ground. You're not going to break free from all those guys.
21-0, Susquehanna leads Carbondale. If you're just tuning in, the Chargers go to work. First play of the second half from their own 45. Offner will hand it off to DePalma, and he struggles right up the middle for a gain of about 3 or 4 on the play.
And that ball was bobbled on the handoff also.
Yeah. DePaul was very fortunate he got that ball back. Offner's a little...
Well, Offner, came over to the near sideline, Nick, and was kind of that right arm or shoulder, kind of favoring it a little bit, trying to move it around. We'll see if he's okay on the second down play. After a gain of 4, ball just shy of midfield, 2nd and 6. Padella takes the handoff with room, first down, Carbondale.
Susquehanna's blitzing the past 2 downs here.
Padella on the carry, good for a first down.
Carbondale's getting 5 yards at a clip, so if you're Carbondale, you'll take that.
Yeah, sure.
As long as you protect
the ball, but but that was quick enough to get out to the outside there when they blitz. So they got to just take one in. They need just to break the ice here and see what happens. But Susquehanna can score quickly on you, that's for sure.
Carbondale will sustain the drive with the first down as Offner.
Free 5.
A little too aggressive for Susquehanna on that
Good
play.
ball. Offsides. On the defense.
Their aggressiveness now is coming from the lack of a passing attack from Carbondale. course they're going to stack 8-9 guys in the box if you're not going to throw the ball.
That will give Carbondale 5 yards and place the football at the 39-yard line and bring up first down and 5 from that point. Ray Offner at the controls for Carbondale. Offner will hand it off to the fullback, DePalma, right up the middle. Runs right into Ryan Carmody, the nose guard of the Susquehanna defense. Big hello to all of our listeners and viewers in the Susquehanna area. Great to have you with us tonight for Adams Cable High School football. Carbondale and Susquehanna have had so many great battles over the years, dating all the way back to the days of the Suburban Football Conference. A lot of exciting matchups. 2nd and 3 for Carbondale as they will operate from the Susquehanna 36. Padella has the football for Carbondale. Caught. Hole closed up quickly. Brock Kumar leading the way with the defensive pursuit for the Susquehanna defense.
Penetration is the key for Susquehanna. They're just messing up those routes that they're trying to get through the line there, and there's just nothing to be had.
Third down and about 2 for the Chargers from the Susquehanna 35. Offner will keep the football, and he's struggling for yardage. And there's a flag.
There's definitely going to be a flag. First of all, they should have blown it dead.
Yes, I was wondering why it was taking so long.
That's a ticky-tack foul because blow the flag.
You're allowing them to do what you don't want them to do.
Right.
Nick, once the forward progress has stopped, is that when the whistle blows?
It should be.
Well, he was well over I think he had the first down. And then the next thing you know, he was 3 yards back from where he was.
That's when an injury is going to happen, too. You got 22 guys in there piling on. And then you're going to throw a flag in a scrum like that. All right, who you going to single out?
Here's your call.
Here they are.
Personal foul.
And it's a 15-yard.
15-yard penalty. First down.
So the momentum has swung in favor of Carbondale early here in the third quarter.
Just over 8 minutes left.
And for the Chargers, they trail 21-0 here with 8.5 to play in the third. Nick, you don't go to get it back all at once. Little by little, you move the football down the field, try to get a score, play some defense.
Absolutely, and my hat's off to Carbondale so far here. They didn't come out throwing the ball over the field because they don't do that well.
Padella with the football around the near side, and Padella is run out of bounds near the 25-yard line.
But they've run the ball well, and it's obviously they're still getting 5-6 yards a clip here. Sprinkling a penalty or two.
Second and 6 coming up for the Chargers. And we have a player injured for down on the field for Carbondale area.
Larry, you can go to the numbers.
And we will go to a injury timeout with Susquehanna leading Carbondale 21-0 on Adams Cable High School football.
If you've been dreaming about modernizing your living space, Tom's Floor Shop in Childs is ready to make those dreams a reality. Tom's Floor Shop offers a wide variety of name brand carpeting, hardwood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, and professional installation. Style your home in contemporary elegance and classic beauty with a personalized touch by Tom's Floor Shop. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop, Exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs. Nick's Excavating and Paving of Carbondale is committed to providing professional service in residential and commercial excavating, land clearing and demolition, foundations, driveways, sidewalks, and utility lines. Enhance your property with new paving and seal coating, mulch, or stone. For expert service on your next project, count on Nick's Excavating and Paving Carbondale.
Back in Carbondale, Liam Misko shaken up on the last play. He will have to come out of the football game for at least one play. 2nd down and 6 for Carbondale area as they have the football at the Susquehanna 16-yard line. Well, Nick, Glenn just put the second. First he put the jacket on. Now he has the vest on over that. He's a little bit cool in here. We have the window open and the door is, the door is open.
The door is the door.
Yeah, the door is the door. There's a flag.
Oh, boy.
All right, Stripes, call it even.
We have a dead ball, offsides, defense, 5-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
Wow. 2nd and 1 now for the Chargers. Susquehanna giving Carbondale an opportunity on this drive, with the football marked on the Saber 11-yard line. Now, probably at about the 10, as DePalma takes the football and hammers up the middle inside the 5-yard line.
That's a 1st down.
Now Carbondale coming out of the locker room, moving the football, taking advantage now of Susquehanna penalties, trying to hit the end zone. It's 1st down and goal for Carbondale area with the football spotted at the Saber 2-yard line. Sophomore quarterback Ray Offner handing it off. Videla coming near side. Videla run out of bounds. Great job by William Perry with the defensive pursuit for the Susquehanna Sabers.
Is that the refrigerator?
Well, if you probably had about 3 or 4 of those William Perrys, he's 5'8", 155 pounds. But at 5'8", 155, he shows a lot of speed and did a good job on that last play.
155. He's not a refrigerator. He's a wine cooler. But he's quick.
He's quick. Yeah. And he kept Videla from the end zone, denied him the end zone. 2nd and goal from the 2. And Videla will try it again. Doesn't get it. Garrett Decker on the tackle for Susquehanna. Brings up 3rd down and goal. And the football near the 2-yard line. Carbondale needs to get the football in the end zone right here. As Offner will trot in with the play from head coach Larry Gabriel III.
They need a good push by the offensive line, which has been dominated by. They have been dominated by Susquehanna the whole night.
Ray Offner handing it off to DePalma, and this time I think DePalma will get the touchdown.
Yeah, they slid off that block and right into the end zone. A nice run by DePalma.
Went off the left side. Carbondale's offensive line did a good job opening up the hole for Marino DePalma, and Carbondale is on the scoreboard with 6:38 remaining in the 3rd quarter, trailing 21-6. Carbondale does not kick extra points. They go for 2-point conversions. So Offner will trot in from the near sideline with the play. And Carbondale on the 2-point conversion attempt. Split backfield behind Offner. And Offner will roll out, looking end zone. They've got the two-point conversion. Zach Brock on the receiving end. And it's 21-8 as Carbondale answers with a touchdown and a two-point conversion as we go to a break on Adams Cable High School Football.
How much bandwidth will satisfy your home's hunger? The average household now uses 7 wireless devices a day, including TVs, laptops, tablets, and smartphones. HD streaming and gaming can use large amounts of data and slow down speeds for other users. The more devices you use, the more bandwidth your home needs. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get up to 120 megabits per second internet from Adams Cable Service. It's a speed you need to power all your devices. Call today.
Too hot? Just call Spall. Too cold? Just call Spall. TE Spall and Son, where you'll always get our upfront pricing. Plus, now through Wednesday, own a new energy-saving AC system for just $2.84 a day with our exclusive guarantee. Plus, get 0% financing.
We called Spall, and not only do we save a lot of money,
But they're a name that you can trust. They get the job done fast, and they get it done right.
Just call Spall or see us now at callspall.com.
On the Call Spall scoreboard, it is 21-8. Susquehanna leading Carbondale with 6:38 remaining. Third quarter action here in Carbondale. Coming up in the fourth quarter, Nick Homick will have the Call Spall call of the game as the Chargers will kick it off to the Susquehanna Sabers. And in the return for Susquehanna, this is Wansley with speed. And wow, run out of bounds into the bench on the far side of the field. Well, I hope Wansley is okay on that play because he hit the bench pretty hard on the far side of the field.
Update from Western Wayne, 0-0 at the end of 3.
Wow.
Dunmore's knocking on the door, though, with a 3rd and goal from the 6.
Good football game at the Sharkey Rossetti Sports Complex in Varden. Right here, 21-8 your score, as the Susquehanna Sabers will have the football after Carbondale came out of the locker room, took advantage of Susquehanna penalties. They scored the touchdown and a successful two-point conversion.
Of which they have 11 for 95 yards.
Now Susquehanna going to work from its own 47-yard line with the football, first down and 10. Cosmello handing it off to Perry around the left side.
Perry on the carry on first down, in about 5.
Perry's no slow runner either.
He possesses great speed. Picked up 5 on the last carry.
The Sabres, 6 minutes left in the third quarter.
Second and 5. Dan Baker is a wideout on the near side, as Cosmello will have an I formation in the backfield. Cosmello handing it off, and Carbondale shuts it down. Adam Rowe, the ball carrier, nowhere to go against the Charger defense.
A tough 1 yard.
A big 3rd down here.
And 3rd down and about 4 yards to go for the Sabres from the Charger 46. Susquehanna will keep it on the ground. Wansley near side. Wansley at the 40-yard line for a Susquehanna first down.
Great second effort.
Yep.
First down for the Sabres. Valley View 42, Scranton 0. Lackawanna Trail 17, Lake Lehman 7.
Ooh.
Uncanic 20, New Valley 0.
From the 41-yard line of Carbondale, new set of downs for the Sabres, leading 21-8 with just about 4.5 minutes to play third quarter. Cosmello wanted to keep, lost his footing.
Rock we had great penetration on that play.
By number 7, Zach Rock. And bring up a second.
Cosmello tried to make a cut and lost his footing and lost a couple of yards also. Second down and 12 for Susquehanna, operating from the Charger 44-yard line. Cosmello keeps the football, turns it upfield, and then is decked at the 40-yard line.
Cosmello
Right.
on the keeper again. Brought down by number 12, Keegan Durkin, number 18, Marino De Palma.
The inside linebacker Marino De Palma in on the tackle.
Big play here for Carbondale. Need a big stop.
From the 39-yard line of Carbondale area, third down, 8 yards to go for Susquehanna. Cosmello with a long count. Cosmello looking to turn it upfield. He was whacked on the play. De Palma leading the way along with Seth Arthur making the tackle.
I'll tell you, Carbondale had that thing smelled right out because there was a guy on the pitch man. There was another defender knocked Cosmello off balance and then really hit him, knocked him to the ground. So that was really very well played by Carbondale.
Mason Deacon is on to punt for Susquehanna.
How much is he giving him now, Nick?
Too much. First of all, you shouldn't even have your heels at the 10-yard line. He's down inside the 5.
Gets away a line drive punt. This is going to get a Susquehanna roll inside the 20, down at about the 15-yard line. Carbondale area trailing 21-8 with a $1:59 on the clock here in the third quarter. Will take over possession of the football at their own 15, first down and 10. You know, Nick, even if we did turn on the heat down here in the press box, it wouldn't make any difference.
Why is that?
We can't close the door.
We'll pipe it up here then.
I just happened to turn around and said, gee, is the heat on? Well, that wouldn't make any difference.
The windows are open and the door is just hanging on by...
Well, I closed the window, so partially, but that door is not much we can do with that, as Carbondale will go to work with Offner throwing the football, and it was almost intercepted.
Wow.
That ball was almost picked off. Garrett Decker had a shot at picking it off, and that was 7 points, Nick. 6 points, I should say.
Well, he just threw it behind the receiver. The receiver was open.
With 1:54 to play here in the third, well, Carbondale trailing 21-8. They need to pick up a first down right here and keep the football, get a drive going, and keep it out of the hands of Susquehanna. Second down play coming up right here. 2nd and 10. Hoffner would like to hand it off. And it looks like De Palma.
De Palma on the carry, stopped by number 11, Gavin Baker.
De Palma might be a little bit shaken up. Took a hit. He's going to stay in the ball game. Nearing the 1 minute mark remaining. Quarter number 3 here in Carbondale. Chargers facing third down and 8 from their own 17, trailing 21-8. De Palma in motion. Pitch goes to Videla. Videla turning the corner.
Look out.
And Videla has the first down.
It's a jet pitch.
Vidal on the carry.
DePalma was the lead blocker on that play, and it paid dividends.
Good run by Nick Fidella that time. Good 16-yard run. That gives him a little bit of room to operate now.
First down, Carbondale from its own 33. With 55.8 seconds to play, third quarter. Offner will hand it off, and DePalma goes nowhere. Good job defensively by the Susquehanna Sabers. Gavin Baker, one of the defenders on the play, leading the way.
It looks like Carbondale seems to be getting more running room on the outside, Nick.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, everybody's stacking, Susquehanna's got everybody stacked in the box pretty much. And if they're just getting a wall on those edges, they're getting good yardage.
15 seconds on the clock here in the third. Second down and 10, the Chargers. Offner, flushed out of the pocket, wants to throw, fires it downfield, overthrows Zach Rock.
Well, I tell you, that was a pretty good throw for a sophomore.
Running against the grain.
Running to the left. That's a...
Yeah, but that wasn't a time to force anything. I mean, overthrow him, that's fine, but don't try and force one.
I think he may have been able to pick up some yardage here if he tucked it in.
Yeah.
Well, that all comes with experience.
Sure.
Third down, 10 yards to go for Carbondale. Trailing 21-8 with 4.4 seconds remaining here in quarter number 3. Getting colder by the minute as people are wrapped up in blankets here at the stadium tonight. They have their hoodies on, heavy winter jackets. And there's a whistle.
Delay game on the offense.
No.
5 yards. Still third down.
Wow.
5-yard penalty called against Carbondale. And it will move the football back to the 27-yard line. Third and 15. Keegan Durkin will be a wideout at the bottom of your screen as Ray Offner will run the offense. Offner back in the pocket, fires downfield, and this pass intended for Videla broken up. No flag on the play, and that will bring an end to quarter number 3 here in Carbondale at the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex, with Susquehanna leading the Chargers 21-8 on Adams Cable High School football.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7.
Your local Napa dealer, Carbondale Auto Parts, has been serving the area for over 38 years with quality automotive replacement parts, tools, and accessories. Experience the Napa know-how difference with great service you've come to know and trust from the staff at Carbondale Auto Parts. Your Napa know-how folks.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
On the Call Spall scoreboard, as we start quarter number 4 here in Carbondale, the Sabers of Susquehanna lead the Carbondale area Chargers by the score of 21-8. Fourth down and 15 for Carbondale from its own 27. Punting team is on for the Chargers. And
Fake.
This is going to be a fake, as Offner wanted to pass.
And good defense.
That is just good defense by the Susquehanna Sabers.
Chargers run a fake. The pass is broken up. Intended for number 20, Nick Padella. Sabers will take over. 27-yard line.
Yeah, that was a completed pass, right? That was complete.
Nah, he knocked it free, I think.
Did he knock it?
Yeah. Well, Western Wayne down 9-0 now.
To Dunmore.
Dunmore put a touchdown in on a pass. And then they got a safety on a sack in the end zone. Clock on a trail. That's a final of 17-7. It's a fast-moving game there.
Sure was. Susquehanna goes to work from the Carbondale 27 with the football, first down and 10, leading 21-8. They will go with the running attack, and Wansley gets the call.
Wansley on the carry, brought down by number 18, Marino De Palma.
Oh, right here, this is where Susquehanna can take its time. They lead 21-8 and be very efficient at clock management.
You know, they're in a position, if they take one in, it's going to be pretty tough for Carbondale to make any kind of a move to get back into the game. But who knows?
Second down and 7 as Sam Cosmello will take the snap, and he will keep and just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Cosmello on the carry, brought down by number 88, Adam Rossetti. Third and 7 for the Sabres.
Now, the last thing you want to do if you're Susquehanna is sit on the lead. Nick, they need a first down to...
Well, you definitely need a first down.
You need a first down right here.
You don't want to get too conservative here. Not that they were throwing the ball over the field, but I wouldn't just keep running keepers the whole time either.
From the 24-yard line of Carbondale, third down and 7. Big play for the Susquehanna Sabers. As Cosmello wants to pass, and this pass could have been picked off. It was intended for Mason Deacon. Falls incomplete.
Falls incomplete. Fourth and 7 for the Sabres.
Well, Carbondale had some good pressure on the quarterback that hit him just as he was throwing the ball, and that would seem like it was a slow developing play, didn't it?
Yeah, that was
very.
fourth down and 7 from the 24-yard line of the Chargers for the Susquehanna Sabers. And we have a timeout call. Susquehanna Sabers will call a timeout as we go to a break with the Sabers leading 21-8 on Adams Cable High School Football.
The White's Crossing Sports Shop, Canaan Street in Carbondale, is the leading authority for the outdoors in northeastern Pennsylvania. They carry a full line of archery accessories, hunting and reloading supplies, live bait, and a variety of fishing tackle. The White's Crossing Sports Shop is open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. until 1 p.m. Call 282-4699 or log on to their website at whitescrossing.com. Finding that unique seasonal outdoor item has never been easier with help from Tom and the staff at the White's Crossing Sports Shop.
Too hot? Just call Spall. Too cold? Just call Spall. TE Spall and Son, where you'll always get our upfront pricing. Plus, now through Wednesday, own a new energy-saving AC system for just $2.84 a day with our exclusive guarantee. Plus, get 0% financing.
We called Spall, and not only do we save a lot of money,
But they're a name that you can trust. They get the job done fast, and they get it done right.
Just call Spall or see us now at callspall.com.
All scoreboard, it is 21-8, Susquehanna leading, and the Susquehanna Sabers with Cosmello rolling out, going around the far side, nowhere to go. Good pursuit by the Carbondale defense.
Cosmello keeps it on fourth down. By Seth out there, brought down by Adam Rossetti. It's the first down for the Chargers.
Nick, right here, Susquehanna's offensive attack and their strategy seems to be totally different than the first half.
Yeah, like we said, you don't really want to sit on that lead too. And, you know,
you have to
get
play
away
to
from what you
win,
did,
not to
right.
not to lose. Not play not to lose.
Especially letting a team like Carbondale creep back into it when they played a really poor first half. You know, they've really played a pretty good second half so far.
Carbondale with just over 10 minutes on the clock, time remaining here in the fourth, trailing 21-8. They'll set up shop at their own 25, first down and 10. And this is Rossetti, I believe. And Rossetti with the football doesn't know where to go with it and hits the deck at the 25-yard line.
He waited too long.
He had a whole seam up here.
He was looking downfield at his receivers. I think he was waiting for someone to get open. But as Nick mentioned, he had a lot of room on this near side.
You know, sometimes it's not just always open. Just because it's a trick play doesn't mean everybody's fooled. Get what you can.
Steve, I would be remiss if I didn't mention the passing of a great teenage kids coach in the Carbondale area, Mr. John Borowski tonight. Tonight was at his wake tonight. He was a great great for kids, great for baseball, great for basketball. A good Carbondale area fan, and we'll miss him because he believed in teaching fundamentals and discipline.
Always at the football games and basketball games, and a real gentleman. And
he just had struggled a little bit the last year or so, and passed away the other day. And we'll miss a guy like him. I enjoyed his company every time I was around him.
And our condolences go out to his family. Third down and 5, Carbondale from its own 28. As Offner is back in the pocket, he's going to air it out for Zach Rock, and Rock has it at the 30-yard line.
And Raymond Offner delivers a strike to Zachary Rock for a first down inside the Saber 30-yard line.
43-yard completion, 42-yard completion.
So Carbondale now in great shape with the football at the Saber 29-yard line with 8.5 to play here in the fourth quarter, trailing 21-8.
Well, he laid that up there really nice.
Yeah, great adjustment by Rock.
And I tell you, it was just a matter of a good defensive play that stopped that from going for a touchdown.
Right.
Now Carbondale with momentum as Keegan Durkin will be wide on the top of your screen. Split backfield behind sophomore quarterback Ray Offner. Offner underhand toss to the far side.
Well, that was a good play. I don't know who's the running back there. Was that DePalma? Videla?
Offner tosses to look like number 18, Marino DePalma.
Maybe not.
Nick Videla.
He had to reach back to get that.
DePalma's over here getting stretched out. He's cramping up. Here he comes back.
Videla did a good job to get that football.
Just to keep not fumbling it, because it was a tough pitch. It was behind him.
Second down and 7 after a 3-yard gain on the play from the Saber 27. As Offner will go to work. Offner wants to pass once again, rolling out, looks downfield, and this pass at the 22-yard line. It's a catch. It looks like it might be Rossetti. Let's wait. Let's wait.
It looked like Rossetti to me.
So we'll keep it right here for the timeout. Now, if you're Susquehanna, you're on your heels right here. Nick, is that 88 from your vantage point?
I can't really see.
It looks like from our vantage point right here, It is. It's Rossetti. He will have to come out of the ball game for one play.
That was a great catch. I mean, he's extended out full extension, and he hauled it in. Something like his father used to do back in the day, wasn't it? DeRicci to Rossetti, if I'm not mistaken.
Carbondale facing 3rd down and 2 yards to go from the Susquehanna 22. 7:07 remaining 4th quarter, 21-8. The Sabres have the lead, but the Chargers have the momentum here in the second half.
Awful lot of cramps for week 9.
Yeah, and usually it's like in the humidity type thing, and where there's really.
This is DePalma getting the football, and Susquehanna shuts him down.
Well, there was no blocking on the left side of the line that time for Carbondale.
Couple Sabres. Number 1 Adam Rockwell on the tackle. Number 11 Gavin Baker.
Now for Carbondale right here, 4th down and 5. This is a pivotal play in the football game. They trail 21-8. Football on the Sabre 25, and the clock running with 6:21 to play in the football game.
Carbondale, get out of the.
They look a little hesitant coming out of that huddle. They've got to move quickly.
You need 2 scores here. I mean, not a lot of time left.
This is Offner in the pocket, firing downfield. This pass is broken up and a flag on the play as Rossetti got tangled up with Mason Deacon.
I have a funny feeling pass interference or hold, maybe a hold. Defensive holding?
Offensive holding.
Offensive holding.
Holding.
Oh, no.
Defense. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. First down.
Wow.
The way that that back judge signaled, he pointed at Carbondale.
Yeah.
It looked like they were asking Susquehanna, what do you want to do?
It's going to be a first down for the Chargers. Just under 6 to go.
5:52 to play in the 4th quarter. New set of downs for Carbondale from the Susquehanna 15-yard line. Carbondale has Susquehanna right now on its heels.
Yeah, but that clock's moving.
That's the key factor right here. First down, Carbondale.
Quickly here. How about a pitch out to Nick Videla, who used to be a quarterback, right?
Offner underhand toss,
Videla
far side. Videla.
Oh, he's out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds before the goal line.
The out of bounds is not always a bad thing.
No, it stops the clock.
It stops the clock, so.
Run it again to the same side of the field. Run it to the short field. If you don't have it, get out of bounds.
2nd down and 3. Ball spotted at about the 7-yard line. (21-8) your score. Carbondale threatening with 5:22 to play here in the 4th. Offner handing it off. DePalma has the football around the left side, and the Sabres nail him.
DePalma on the carry, forced out of bounds, and then the clock stop.
Picked up about 1, huh?
About a yard for the Chargers.
Well, Nick, what's important right here is Carbondale picking up a first down.
Yeah.
They have to sustain the drive at this point and work from there. Of course, they'll take a touchdown, but the most important factor right now is to keep it going.
Can't lose any yards here.
3rd and 1. Toss play near side. Videla couldn't get the pitch. Ball's loose, picked up by Susquehanna.
Wow.
Adam Rowe recovered for the Susquehanna Sabers with 5:08 remaining here in the 4th. Not a good toss from Ray Offner. And Carbondale turns over the football with
they
5:08
seem to have
left.
a lot of blocking downfield, too.
Sabres scoop it up.
That's two times down this end of the field.
21 Adam Rowe.
Big mistakes.
At the 19-yard.
Now, right here for Susquehanna, they'll take over possession of the football with a 21-8 lead and 5:08 on the clock here in the fourth. Football marked on the 19-yard line of Susquehanna as Sam Cosmello will run the offense. Here comes the snap. Cosmello will hand it off. Wansley takes it up the middle. Gain of about almost 4 on the play, maybe 5.
5, brought down by number 55.
And the clock is the big factor right now with under 5 to play.
Yeah, they're not going to be in any rush to snap these balls.
No.
Now, if they pick up a first down right here, that's going to force the hand of Larry Gabriel III to start using some timeouts. 2nd and 5 for the Sabres from their own 24. Cosmello will keep. Turns it upfield, nowhere to go.
Cosmello on the keeper, met immediately by number 7, Zach Rock.
And the clock continues to run as we near just about 4 minutes remaining in the football game.
3rd and 5, 4 minutes left in ball.
Sabres take their time in the huddle, and with under 4 minutes left, they will face 3rd down and about 4 yards to go from their own 24. Cosmello will hand it off, and this running play, they've got the first down. Wansley, Jamare Wansley, with a big first down for the Susquehanna Sabres.
Well, he is a tall, thin, I don't know what he weighs, probably 160 at best, right?
Wiry.
And boy, he's hard to bring down.
Well, Nick Homick will get ready to think about the Spall call of the game in this
Oh, I already
matchup.
have it. It didn't take long. It took about 14 seconds to feel that one out.
First down and 10 for the Sabres. Wansley will get the football once again. There he goes across the 45. He has.
Look at this.
He's putting on a show across midfield. Wansley into Charger territory at the 44-yard line.
If you don't think he knew what he was doing there, if you just think he was weaving around, you're mistaken. He's just trying to eat as much clock. Wow.
And the clock will stop now while they spot the football. And we have exactly 3 minutes left to play. And Susquehanna leading Carbondale 21-8 as they talk it over in the huddle. From the 43-yard line, new set of downs for the Sabres in Charger territory. Keep it on the ground. Looks like Adam Rowe. Let's check this.
Adam Rowe on the carry.
Timeout. Carbondale.
Carbondale forced to call a timeout with 2:23 left here in the fourth quarter, trailing 21-8.
Your call of the game has got to be, for me, is the first play from scrimmage for us. How could you not?
There was no better play than that, wasn't there?
Pretty much their only completion of the night, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah. Right.
Well, they made it count. That's for sure.
I don't think anybody's going to argue with you on that one.
I don't think so. It's the biggest call of the game to this point. And
that's what set the tone for the entire football game.
Yeah.
As the Chargers call a timeout with 2 minutes and 23 seconds left. Nick will take a look and see coming up if we have any finals around the area.
Let's take a look here.
I imagine by this point...
Valley View Scranton was a blowout, 42-7. We knew that. Final in Dunmore, Western Wayne, 9-0. Wampaupaca winner, 36-17 over Williamsport. Old Forge got things on track there, 56-20 in the fourth.
Right here, 21-8, Susquehanna your leader. 2nd and 2 for the Sabres from the Carbondale 35-yard line.
Whoa,
we had movement on the line.
We have everybody.
Everybody was taking off on that one.
They're like a square dance out there.
False start on the offense. Start penalty. Still 2nd down.
5-yard penalty will move the football to the Charger 40 and bring up 2nd down and about 7.
That's their 13th penalty for 110
Now the football
yards.
was on the ground. Cosmello picked it up, turns it upfield. He has another Susquehanna first down.
That should be your ball game right there. Carbondale have one timeout left or two?
I think they only used one in this half.
I thought they used one on the offensive end. That's pretty much it.
First down for the Sabres.
They don't have to snap this ball until under 2 minutes to go. 4 kneel downs, I think that's it.
Now Susquehanna with the first down from the Carbondale 30. As senior quarterback Sam Cosmello will hand it off to Wansley. And Wansley off the right side, heading for that first down marker. He knows right where he wants to go. And with 1:44 remaining,
Carbondale picked up a fumble?
Loose ball, and I guess Carbondale will come up with a fumble recovery on the far side of the field.
I'm sorry, I don't know why he wouldn't take a knee.
Fumble on the play.
Yeah, that's true, because now with
you give them a chance.
Now you give them an opportunity, and if you strike quickly with a crazy play and an onside kick, you just never know. But 1:42, Carbondale is going to have to put the ball in the air right here from their own 21-yard line also. Yeah, Nick, you mentioned about taking a knee and just getting this one in the books, but it was not to be, and Carbondale has another opportunity. Offner to throw.
What was the
Bad pass.
That thing looked like it was almost thrown backwards.
Batted pass. I don't know why they kept going at it, but...
Oh, batted pass.
Yeah.
Clock is stopped with 1:39 remaining. Well, Glenn will run down some stats in the final 1:39.
Well, here's a stat. Here's a stat that really put Susquehanna in the... they could have done a lot better offensively. 13 penalties for 110 yards.
Usually when you have that many penalties, you don't win the football game. Right. But here they have a 21-8 lead. As Offner back to throw, fires downfield. Ball is tipped, incomplete, intended for Keegan Durkin.
2nd down attempt is incomplete. 3rd and 10 for the Chargers.
Well, I know coming into this football game, Larry Gabriel III and the coaching staff had high expectations. After Carbondale defeated Montrose, they played a great game against Lakeland and lost by 2, and then they defeated Holy Cross. Susquehanna came into this ball game a little bit shorthanded without their starting quarterback, C.J. Stone. They had some other injuries, but they have played a great football game here tonight. And it started early on the first play from scrimmage. 3rd down and 10 for Carbondale with 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Offner back in the pocket, fires downfield. Durkin has it. And the whistle will blow.
They were trying hook and ladder there.
He thought about it.
I think the key stat in this game is Swansley had a he had the 59-yard touchdown reception plus he had 91 yards rushing, and a lot of them in the second half. 45 in the second half, 30 some in the first half. So I think that was the key stat. Nothing else sticks out here. But I think Susquehanna had a full game. I mean, they really had a game plan, and they worked it to perfection.
Yeah, they definitely did.
So Susquehanna is 1 minute and 16 seconds away from their 5th win of the season. And for Carbondale area, they have a new set of downs, 1st and 10 from their own 32, trailing 21-8.
Carbondale's going to get a delay of game here.
They have to move quickly. Offner, play action, looking far side of the field. Incomplete. He had Videla open off his fingertips.
I think Videla was looking at that defender coming, because he was coming and he had the shoulder down. You know, back in the day, the old Homer Jones, I think I hear somebody coming after me. He was all set to make a good tackle there, but took his eye. I think Nick took his eye just a little bit off the ball that time, but.
Third down play for Carbondale with $1:10 remaining here in quarter number 4. Videla in motion. Offner in some traffic, and Offner looking and takes the sack.
Not much he could have done there. The pocket was collapsing around him no matter which way he went.
Adam Rockwell was right there for the sack. And it's 4th down and 10 when play resumes with 55 seconds remaining here in the football game. Timeout was called by Carbondale area.
Please reset the game clock to 1 minute.
So, Nick, coming up next week, Dunmore knocks off Western Wayne. We'll see how Lakeland will fare against Scranton Prep coming up. And we will have a Week 10 matchup between the Dunmore Bucks and the Lakeland Chiefs.
Yeah, it should be a good one, hopefully.
Special guest of the press box.
Hopefully everybody comes out healthy, out of those both games, so we get a nice game to wrap up the regular season.
Yeah.
Dunmore's had Lakeland's number the past couple of years, so let's see if
is this
that
the year
stays the
that
same, or
is this the year that Lakeland turns it around against Dunmore and gets a win?
It's going to be interesting.
Susquehanna, 2 seconds.
So while we have the opportunity, we'd like to thank everyone here at Carbondale area. Eric Larson, the athletic director. Of course, the technical department, IT department here at Carbondale area. Don McDonough, director of technology. Thanks to the school district and everyone. They are always so great to us here at the Andrew J. Saros Sports Complex. We thank you for all of your help. We really enjoy coming here to broadcast Carbondale area games, and each and every year they take great care of us. So we thank everyone here at the stadium for all of their help, including the maintenance department.
All we need to do is get the door fixed. That's all we need from the maintenance department. Get that door fixed.
4th down and 16. Carbondale area from its own 25-yard line, trailing 21-8 with exactly 1 minute left in the football game. Low snap. Offner back to throw. Fires downfield. Overthrows Keegan Durkin. And that should do it.
I'm totally impressed with Ray Offner's arm. he throws some beautiful spiral passes, and he has about 50 yards. That last one, wasn't it, in the air, Nick?
Yeah, it looks that way. Now, 4 kneel downs. That should do it.
Susquehanna is 51 seconds away from their 5th win of the season. All they have to do is get into that victory formation, and they will. They'll take a knee, and the clock will begin to run. So Susquehanna will take on Riverside coming up next week.
That should be an interesting game.
It could be a great matchup.
Because Carbondale, speaking to Coach Gabriel before the game, he felt that Carbondale gave the game up to Riverside with some mistakes and maybe some immaturity at the beginning of the year. And they thought they'd like to get a second shot at them. But if Susquehanna plays like this, they'll give Riverside everything they could handle.
And Susquehanna will defeat Carbondale here tonight by the score of 21-8 and improve its overall record to 5 wins and 4 losses, while the Carbondale area Chargers fall to 2-7 overall, and Carbondale area will travel to Mid-Valley next week to take on the Mid-Valley Spartans. So once again, congratulations to the Susquehanna Sabers and head coach Kyle Cook on a very impressive win here tonight in the Pioneer City as they got off to a quick start, and they never looked back, and they defeat Carbondale 21-8. Nick, your final thoughts?
Yeah, really well played game by Susquehanna. Carbondale, they like to have that first half over again, of course. Too many mistakes that cost them, and proved to be the difference in the game.
Yes, I agree, Nick. And when the Carbondale got the ball inside the 20 twice, down to the 7 one time, and on the 15, if I'm not mistaken. And they made those, the fumble, and then the personal foul just took the starch right out of them.
Yeah.
And that is going to wrap it up here at the Andrew J. Serra Sports Complex in Carbondale. And it's all been brought to you by Adams Cable Service, by the Comfort Doctors, T.E. Spall & Son, Heating and Cooling, NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield, by your local Napa Auto Parts store, Carbondale Auto Parts, by the White's Crossing Sports Shop, Bestman's Auto Body and Collision Center, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, by McGovern Insurance Agency of Carbondale, Tom's Floor Shop, Main Street, Childs, Nick's Excavating and Paving, and your starting lineups for today's game presented by the Roselle Department Store. For Glenn Muskowski, Nick Homick, and Anthony Videla back at the Adams Cable Studio, I'm Steve Young. Your final score once again, Susquehanna 21, Carbondale area 8. Till next time, so long from Carbondale.